While the truncheon may be used in lieu of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words offer the means to meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there?
What's up, people? It's Buttah, baby. You know what this is? This is hip-hop, let's not try to confuse it with any other genre or style of music. I wanna use it for finding the truth. I'm blind and confused when I rhyme in the booth, but I fight for the mic. I rhyme for the love of it. The government lies, so I lie to the government. I was nothing but a stubborn kid. Something didn't fucking click. Now I'm Buttah, known for spitting rugged shit. I used to always give my brother shit. Now I fucking love the kid. I'm a bum and he's off making money. Shit, it's funny how the sands of time crumble through these hands of mine. I got a lot of questions, I think it's answer time. I demand the right to freedom of speech for the next 60 minutes while I speak on these beats. This was brought to you by all of those I call my bros. I'm the storyteller, this is how the story goes. What's up? Let's kick this off with a party. Come on, come on, come on. The name's Buttah, I like to cuss a lot. I catch the bus a lot and my favorite drug is pot. Don't be shy, I want you to get to know me. I'll get high smoking weed with the witches out for a cone piece. I got mates who smoke and grow pots, so when I wanna get stoned, don't just throw rocks. With no job and no source of income, I'll be known to pick up a bum for some cheap fun. The beat bumps so loud in my headphones, I can hear it echo when I get stoned. Let's go! March through the city mall, passing the shitty stores after the city falls. Put your mark on a friggin' wall, graph it up and then laugh like you're Biggie Smalls. I'll be in the park with a pretty whore, thinking I'm a pimp till she laughs cause my dick is small. Better than the founder of Jenny Craig. Center stage, it's a loudmouth renegade. Give it up, scream like you're not allowed. Everybody shout for me in my potty mouth. Buttah, the verbal wordsmith, laying it on thick like when virgin squirt jizz. If you see a whack rapper who will not shut up, scream. I can't believe it's not Buttah. I'm the kind of happy-go-lucky type, not too fucking bright, but that doesn't matter when you're a rapper, right? All I do is grab a mic, ramble some whack shit, jump around and move my hand like a spastic. Man, in fact, it's a lifelong obsession to write songs with lessons and light bongs in sessions. I'm a regular man like Hugh Hefner, a dude with a plan and a fetish for group sex, huh? I admit I got a thing for midgets. Just let me see your pink bits to see if my dick fits. If you got big tits, shake them about, because there's no way I'm noticing your face in the crowd. Lately I've found that life's a game that changes more than Michael's rearranged his face, mate. Face it, Elvis ain't dead, he's in a spaceship and $2 still alive, but he died. Now he faked it. I'm a rapist, you can't get a route in the car park waiting with a palm full of loot. I'm like a card shark, can't be confused, trying to win enough for a carton of booze. But I'll get the last laugh, cause I'm a smart ass, and I rap like I fuck hard and fast. They call me Buttah, the verbal wordsmith, using my dick to murder girls with. Buttah, better than the founder of Jenny Craig. Center stage, it's a loudmouth renegade. Give it up, scream like you're not allowed. Everybody shout for me in my potty mouth. Buttah, the verbal wordsmith, laying it on thick shut up, scream, can't believe it's not Buttah. I'm the kind of person who tempts fate. I never paid attention to the work in the 10th grade. I could have been an educated jerk with the best pay. Instead I'm registered a job search with 10 names. I get away with shit that'd sicken you, but I get blamed for things that I didn't do. I guess it's like karma, you win, you lose, but I'm armed with a laugh and some twisted views. It's confusing, I'm losing touch with reality. Ask any dude who's dumb enough to battle me. I've been shattering rappers and battle rapping since I met Macca and Backlash, back when this crap was happening. I was happy just to rap for the masses, chatting to pappers while they clap for the rappers. Nowadays it's like that crap never happened. We gotta bring real rapping back into fashion. I'm sick of squealing fags claiming that they're really bad, acting like they're harder than the dickens when they steal their nads. Put a million rappers up against the wordsmith and I'ma leave them spinning like the motherfucking earth is. And that's it, people. It's Buttah, baby. It's Buttah, baby. It's Buttah, baby. Believe it or not. Alright, check it out. Bring that beat in, man. Bring that beat in. Let's take it back to the beginning. When I first moved to Townsville, I was surrounded by 10,000 scoundrels putting me down. They said I looked like a clown cause I listened to rap music and wore baggy jeans. Take 'em back, they're too big. I threw lyrics at dickheads who called me wigger and battled at house parties, dissing and drinking liquor. I think I figured out quickly enough that this town was full of friggin' hicks thinking they're tough. Sitting in pubs with a bunch of dudes, sipping on hot beer, listening to country music. I come from a place where the ones who knew shit about you would battle and the cunts would use it. I moved into a place in Vincent where if you got off your bike and blinked, someone would pinch it. What? A bad neighborhood, crazy at the best of times. Maybe I was meant to find a way to vent my stress and rhyme. I penciled lines with a piece of lead into a rhyme book, thinking that the scene was dead. But 2 years later, I visited a website, check out the forum, and this is what it said. Yeah, back in the Ville, the economy survives on acid and pills. Yeah, back in the Ville, the hospitals are understaffed and the rappers are ill. Back in the Ville, where a saint built a castle on the back of a hill. Back in the Ville, give it up for North Queensland's capital. I read it twice, there might be a mistake. They now have monthly hip-hop nights at the Exchange. My mind was racing, I waited for the day that I could write some in your face shit and take it to the stage. Yeah, straight away, I registered my name, checked it out again and then messaged him to say, Backlash, I'm coming down for this, it'll be the dopest night. I thought I might have had to go down south to see an open mic. Overnight he replied with the times and the dates. A smile climbed on my face. I went along with a mate who hated hip-hop but came to see unpaid MCs irate when they get pissed off. Back in the piss trough, Macca came up to me, asked if I'm a rapper, slapped hands and said what up to me. There's 100 feet jumping to a pumping beat, plus a mic if you wanna kick something sweet. No, there's a battle going down, I'm the host, or do you just wanna freestyle? I said both. My first verse was close to word perfect, then a bird in the third row started jerking. The first words I dispersed from my lips had her laughing so hard she nearly burst at the hips. So I kept flowing till it hurt in her ribs, and when she keeled over I perked in her tits. After that I went back to the bar, clapping so hard the sound waves shattered a glass. Rappers were half drunk, yapping that hard junk to start something in the Exchange to get their ass jumped. Fast runner to the end of the night when everyone's offended by what people said on the mic. It all started when a dude rockin' FUBU, swinging a medallion, popping in some new shoes. Got a loose grip on the toothpick in his loose fits and shouted, G-Unit! He was stupid to say the least, but he was rolling solo that night, the same as me. On stage 3, MCs from different crews took turns one after the other to diss this dude. I was pissed and crude, ripping MCs apart, but I looked at this guy with a bleeding heart. The beat was hard, I was speaking smart and battled 3 crews just to leave my mark. When the bar closed, we spat our last flows, had our last showdown and threw our last blows. I'm not a rapper, I'm a soldier who fights, using words as a weapon when I'm holding the mic. Yeah, back in the Ville, the economy survives on acid and pills. Yeah, back in the Ville, the hospitals are understaffed and the rappers are ill. Back in the Ville, where a saint built a castle on the back of a hill. Back in the Ville, give it up for North Queensland. free bus in and put my pad away. I was scattered, mate, drowsy from the night before, and now I had to show these motherfuckers what a mic is for. I walked in and saw a shady bunch of characters harassing my Jupiter and talking to their managers. Shit, it was damaging my ego. These blokes chatting up the V-host were rappers from the East Coast. I started thinking I was out of my depth, looking around at the rest of the crowd at the steps. I recognised Flex, Chase and Double J. Hey, Buttah, mate, who've been at the pub all day. First round I wrote a rhyme about police violence, but I fucked it up and started freestyling. Second round of freestyle, but they gave us a theme. Bandana, I couldn't think of a thing. I can't believe it, I made it through to the final round. If I was gonna take that title out, then the time was now. I got serious, a battle's really an appearance by a lyricist to show the crowd how fit he is. I saw the world through the eyes of a wordsmith, staring at this jerk while I'm thinking of the first diss. For 30 seconds I'd hate this man, I'd use my words like weapons to break this man. Come on, face this man, seeing a dude who could only fail with a girl's name and a ponytail. Nothing but insults driven by impulse, drilled into his faults like millions of thin bolts. But halfway through my second verse I heard a sound from the crowd that can wreck your nerves. From the front row to the 23rd, front to back, side to side, said the words, get off stage! Yours was whack! Some small brat bawled cause I called him fat. They were booing me, but I'm ill, son. That's why I lost the battle and still won. And I don't know what the fuck this country meant when it voted JP through by 1%. But it's cool, I didn't blow up until the final when the fucker didn't even show up. Much love, people. Back in the Ville. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Survives on acid and pills.
What?
The hospitals are running, stop the rappers are ill.
What?
Safe build a castle on the back of a hill. Give it up for North Queens, let's cap it up.
Come on.
We're back.
It's Buttah, baby.
In the Ville.
Scratch home. 2008. The Storyteller LP.
Peace that's only to be found on the other side of war. If that battle must come, I will fight you.
Rally the troops, I've had it with your arrogant views. So gather your crew, we're scrapping in the alley at 2. And nobody's leaving till the battle is through. Until we're battered and bruised and I'm shattered your tooth. I unravel the truth when I rap in the booth, in a style best described as savage abuse. So shut the fuck up and listen, turn it up on your system. I was born in the Gardens of Brisbane, North Queensland, stomped to the beat as you roll through the streets, dodging the heat. Cops are the reason I'm always looking. They may be straight, but the law is crooked. Ignore the footprints left in the sand. Make your own way with the rest of your clan. Stake your own claim with the best of your fam, and do it your own way. Fuck censorship, man. What's a rapper to do if they're hassling you? If they're ragging on your crew, brother, rally the troops. What's a grapher to do after catching a dude? If he's tagging over you, bro, rally the troops. What's a breaker to do if they're taking your moves? If they're riding on your style, I'd rally the troops. What does the DJ do if a battle ensues? Rally the troops! Verse 2, my words emerge from the earth's roots, deep underground. As I speak, I'm a learnt truths. I believe true virtue is earned through the blood, sweat and tears of the people that hurt you. But I work through my burning aggression, flirting with death, using words as a weapon. It can turn in a third of a second. My brethren converge like I heard when I beckon. I'm the general of nothing, cunt. 24 rugged Aussies roll together as we fuck 'em up. You want a war? This is nothing but. You can talk, you can roar, you can run and get your cousin, cunt. I'll be at the bar with the rugged ones, skull and rum, pulling tar through a ruptured lung. I'll be buggered if I had to spend another fucking 100th of a second fucking being chummy with you fucking punks. What's a rapper to do if they're hassling you? If they're ragging on your crew, brother, rally the troops. What's a rapper to do after catching a dude? If they're tagging over you, bro, rally the troops. What's a breaker to do if they're taking your moves? If they're riding on your style, I'd rally the troops. What does the DJ do if a battle ensues? Rally the troops! I walk the road of the broken hearted, alone like a stone in the frozen Arctic. I've grown like a rose in a stoner's garden, and I fertilise my flows with an open palm. It's been a long time coming, but I'm finally here. Still I don't have any money, brother, buy me a beer. A penny for your thoughts, let me whine in your ear and bring you more of that raw shit you're dying to hear. Why am I here? I'm tired of asking myself, can I disappear or hide in the dark if it helps? Let me walk with the fallen, rally the troops. We go to war in the morning. So I'm calling forth the North's forces, DLT crew, DJ Morphix, the North Ward, Tippett Street Hounds, and any other Aussie crew kicking sweet sounds. I got love for my scratch hound family and the fat chick out the back down at Centrelink. The solemn prophets, Marv, Matty P, my little brother, my mum for having me. If I'm half of what my father is, I'm happy. Building an existence from carpentry and rapping. Soul X revenge, the Vixus, spray aerosol text and get pissed to this. Hip-hop fans and cans can get shredded to particles. Locked down in the bunker with definite article. Choose your mates, don't lose your faith. You heard it from DNA. Beauty fades.
I think the one thing that sets the Australians apart is not only do they look at this as a way to express themselves artistically, but they love the competition. Petition.
Oi! This song's for you. Yep, you've ever wanted something and you couldn't afford it, but you got it. I've got a problem with authority, yeah. Cops just bother me. What's the problem here? They're not stopping robberies. Instead they're watching me constantly, following me to the piss drop to see if I dropped an E. This is harassment, so what if they catch me? I'll get a slap on the wrist, then I'll be back, G. It seems like a lot of fuss over nothing. They're not looking for drugs, they're looking for who does them. Look, if the suppliers were put away behind bars, they couldn't play with the sirens in their cars. I was at a bar celebrating a victory, looking back at a mate who was yelling, wait, stick with me! 6-3, almost lockout. I said come on now, but then I heard a cop shout, drop to the ground, put the bottle down. Roaming the streets with open drinks is not allowed. I'll have to book you for being a dumb shit, since you're drunk and disorderly and drinking in public. I started to run, but the pigs pulled me over, charged me with being tipsy and indecent exposure. I set my fly up, dribbled shit, wiped up, giggled, quickly bit my lip and started feeling hyper. I spat a cipher and dissed them both. It was just a joke, but they listened close and their pistols rose. I was jailed for a week in a cell, mad as hell, screaming hail to the thief. You know for sure you'll go to jail if you freeze and have to make bail in a bake sale with your knee down under. We were founded by convicts, I'm proud to be an outlaw surrounded by cops. Shit, I'm Australian to the teeth, getting chased by the police while I'm breaking into your Jeep, screaming hail to the thief. Down under. We were founded by convicts, I'm proud to be an outlaw surrounded by cops. Shit, I'm Australian to the teeth, getting chased by the police while I'm breaking into your Jeep, screaming hail to the thief. Second year uni, nobody knew me. A lot of people grew to see it wasn't the true me. I was a goofy kid from North Queensland, walking the streets, pumping beats on my Discman. I was a distant soul, cold and emotionless. I started finding ways just to help me cope with stress. After the shit when my father was sick, which I'm not about to go into, that's when I'm pissed. I started thinking that the labours of life would be somehow alleviated by the blade of a knife. And I was right, that was the best part. But in the end, as you could guess, I was left scarred. Time passed, I developed sticky fingers. I couldn't go shopping without pocketing some trinkets. It started out smaller Snickers or a bouncing ball, but I hung out at the mall till it amounted to more. I should've known that I was bound to be caught with my Snickers bar, bouncing ball, mountain in court. I was searched and escorted off the premises, walking past the chemist, getting clawed in my appendages. The cop had a grip like the Incredible Hulk, and I was feeling for his wallet so I could get it in bulk. Scream hail to the thief if it ends in assault, and you can say that you were there when Buttah led the revolt. Down under, we were founded by convicts. I'm proud to be an outlaw surrounded by cops. Shit, I'm Australian to the teeth, getting chased by the police while I'm breaking into your Jeep, screaming hail to the thief. Down under, we were founded by convicts. I'm proud to be an outlaw surrounded by cops. Shit, I'm Australian to the teeth, getting chased by the police while I'm breaking into your Jeep, screaming hail to the thief. Stop for a moment. That may be all that you have in a shop when it's open, to leave with more than you had. Scope the scene, check for cameras, but make it look like you're just stretching backwards. Check out the register and the shop assistants. Make sure one of them is not a witness. Find what you want, but don't notice it. Size it up as your eyes move over it. Then get closer till your prize is right in front of you. You can't waste a moment here deciding what you're gonna do. Pick it up and look at the friendly staff. If they're sus, have a question to ask. Excuse me? The main reason they're afraid to put their trust in you is probably cause you look like a thief and not a customer. Forget the fact you're committing a crime. Just pretend you got a water cash and it'll be fine. The minute their eyes move away, you're in the safe zone. Pocket the hot shit and slowly make your way home. If you get stopped along the way, all you gotta do is shit, I don't know, that's my problem too. Oi, I dedicate this song to Tiny Grey. You mad Maori motherfucker. I hope you hear this, man. From wherever the fuck they got you locked up. Oi, oi. His name's Tiny, a one-man party, armed with a carton and passing the yandi. And he can't be stopped. His heart beats from the dark streets of Oz to the palm trees of New Zealand. His true feelings he tried to conceal, but clearly this dude's healing. He's through dealing with pricks who leave him feeling like shit. He's sick of stealing, but do feel us to quit. So he moved like a lonely nomad, roaming the globe with his smokes and no map. If he could go back knowing what he does, he'd work harder and he'd show his brother love. He'd have enough by now to have a house in town with 4 beds and Corvettes to get around in. If the mountain won't come to Muhammad, he can hitch a ride with Kiwi as he jumps from the summit. And as they plummet to the planet like a fireball, Muhammad would be panicking while Tiny was having a ball. Bro, life is what you make of it. If you're in prison and you're feeling horny, take a dick. Nah, just playing, kid, you know my sense of humor. You know I smiled whenever you mentioned Hooter. Oh hell, you better be laughing, you might be in a cell. I'm in a shitty apartment. My brother, creeping through streets beneath the night's cover. My brother, carting the heavies followed by a light supper. My brother, you just can't stay out of trouble, you silly motherfucker. My brother, stay strong, it won't take long, we're singing the same song. He's a warrior, but he wouldn't bother ya unless you fuck with him. Then he'd probably clobber ya, he'd leave you sorrier than the officer. You big cunt whenever they tried stopping ya. When I opened my front door, this cunt roared and punched a wall like he'd come from a pub brawl. He'd been up all night on the piss again, fighting in the streets and hitting them but missing friends. He was partying these last few months with his workers comp, but now he's on his last few bucks. His car was fucked, he stuffed the pistons, doing broadies in the street screaming fuck the system. But just listen, once he's pissed he talks a lot of shit, but he touched on wisdom. Inspired by a statement and guided by the ancients, surviving on a diet of fried chips and bacon. Now he's waiting for things to change again, it'll get better, the only question's when. And he won't be kept again. If you're arrested, your head's the best defense, unless by chance you're arrested for another crime. Assaulting an officer will have you doing double time. Day by day, play your part. You can't break the bars, so make your mark. My brother, creeping through streets beneath the night's cover. My brother, carting the heavies followed by a light supper. My brother, you just can't stay out of trouble, you silly motherfucker. my brother, stay strong, it won't take long. We're singing the same song. The parking lot, it's late, it's dark. There's parts on his car that'll break apart. So he started swinging punches after the scuffle, shattered his windscreen and half of his knuckles. Then he headed home just as I was getting stoned, bleeding heavily from the head, so I fed him cones. And I listened to how they started it, gripping a spliff full of medicinal marijuana. It diffused the situation, but the bruising on his face meant he was losing concentration as the dude began to pace. He grew silent, soft-spoken and smiled the way a child would, stood up and exploded in a violent rage. This guy was in pain, but he'd only ever let himself cry in the rain. And the only thing that ever stopped him grabbing a gun was the memory embedded in him. He had a son. 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 When the beat starts, my weak heart can recharge. I spit shards of glass as soon as the beef starts. Half these assholes repping the streets hard have never even been targeted by police cars. Clever with speech, I'm incredibly deep and ready to speak forever on a heavenly beat. Who's better than me? I can never be beat. I'm shredded MCs, yet I can never get any sleep. Let it be known I'm an insomniac who's on this track to prove that your songs are whack. Who knocked me back? Regain composure, retaliate, eliminate the poser. I'll reign the most fucked up on the microphone, playing the host to the demon inside my flows. I believe in the life I chose. I'm either bleeding on a mic or a knife. I'm a bad motherfucker, a rap motherfucker, just to let you suckers know where I'm at, motherfucker. North Queensland, I will never back down. Australia, I will never back down. I'm a bad motherfucker, a rap motherfucker, just to let you suckers know where I'm at, motherfucker. What? The SP, I will never back down. Scratch hell, I will never back down. I speak to the weak, I'll reach through the bleakness and preach on a beat as it leaks through the speakers. Never speechless, scheming and sleepless, dreaming of demons, screaming at Jesus. I'm at peace like a priest in church, reading scriptures, peeking up your niece's skirt. I write the kind of verses that tweak a nerve and offend you, even though it leaves a smirk. I'm a wordsmith, the worst type of lyricist. My shit is deeper than the words that you're hearing, bitch. We're connected, you can feel it when I speak in flows. Play my intro and eject it with a bleeding nose. I'm an evil entity whose heart beats in time with the instrumental. See, I didn't ask for it, it was sent to me. Call upon the solemn prophets, it was meant to be. I'm a bad motherfucker, a rap motherfucker, just to let you suckers know where I'm at, motherfucker. DLT, I will never back down. Low bit, I will never back down. I'm a bad motherfucker, a rap motherfucker, just to let you suckers know where I'm at, motherfucker. The North Wall, I will never back down. Tippett Street Hell, I will never back down. I'm the wicked one, driven by the vision of a crippled nun, sitting by the river with a grip around a friggin' gun, sipping liquor with a finger on the trigger, wondering if it'd work or if she'd need to get a bigger one. Suicide's the newest type of self-expression. What? Kill yourself, I heard it helps with the depression. Take your life and teach someone else a lesson. Make the slice with the razor dipped in resin. Heaven's empty, I'm making some bets with the big man upstairs and the angel of death. I'll wager every breath I've ever taken and bet that I can rock a set in Hades without breaking a sweat. I'm hooked up with a crazy German and a DJ who may leave the fader burning. A three-headed teeth bearing purebred scratch hound barking on the track now, trained to attack sound. Motherfucker, a rap motherfucker, just to let you suckers know where I'm at, motherfucker. Cashmere, I will never back down. Ben Decker, I will never back down. I'm a bad motherfucker, a rap motherfucker, just to let you suckers know where I'm at, motherfucker. Spec beat, I will never back down, my friend. Ain't sick, you better never back down again. Much love to every crew out there doing their thing. Every true Australian MC, speak! family and friends, I ain't forgot about you. My father was an architect at hard building kitchens. He started at the bottom of the market down in Brisbane. He was a precisionist, watches he envisions it, and builds a bitch of kitchen so posh that she could live in it. He was given a position up north where the men act like pigs and the women hunt boars. He was born with a sense of adventure, like a Boy Scout with a case of dementia. So he ventured into the hills, his youth stocked up full of food and drills. He got out of the city, then he put his foot down, stopped for a piss, turned around and hit Cooktown. I was brought up on the beaches of Queensland, bleach sand bleeds through my fingers. Where I am now, I put it down to the support and the love from the Cooktown crew. Up north, where the cops are the odd ones out and domestics are stopped with a shotgun. Up north, where the sun beat down on a young me found in a country town. Up north, the brawls become pub brawls. Up north, we party when the sun falls. Up north, the days are hot and a man would wrestle a croc to save his dogs. Back in high school, way before my troubles begun, I was like a brother to a lot of girls, love it and none. I play the role of the shoulder to lean on, the guy who says the right thing when everything seems wrong. Billy was the player, Jilly was the game. If Jilly was unhappy, well then Billy was to blame. Jacko was an African-American Australian Jew, but he could do equations, so he called himself an Asian. Dude, I think it was my mates that got me through the hardest times. Yeah, situations that words just can't describe. It's amazing in the madness of the time, it's easy to forget your actions form the fabric of your mind. Cameron was a mathematician strapped to a fishing rod. Peter was an accurate pea shooter who skipped a lot of school. It was cool to be Mark, not present. Kenny was the king of the tuck shop peasants. Decker was a funny cunt. Edmonds would run amok. Jessica was fed up having classmates as dumb as us. But we're bound by our roots, so let me put it down for the Cooktown crew. Up north, where the cops are the odd ones out and domestics are stopped with a shotgun. Up north, where the sun beat down on a young me found in a country town. Up north, the brawls become pub crawls. Up north, we party when the sun falls. Up north, the days are hot and a man would wrestle a croc to save his dogs. Philip, the illest fish filler that known to man, spitting a free, slipping a stick in a stoner's hand. We've grown since then. We were boys once, just being boisterous, playing with our toy trucks. I'm always gonna remember the noise, but yeah, school fights always started with an oi cunt. Part of me still harbors in the darkest streets. My initials are carved into the largest tree. This is dedicated to the memory of anyone who's ever been a friend of me. Rest in peace, Luke Kenwright, Lawrence Monday, Aaron Davis, and plenty others unnamed. I got a shout out to you, plus the graduating class of 2002. Cooktown High School made me what I am today. An educated mental patient with a debt to pay to society, but nothing's gonna silence me. We've only got one life to lead, as if I'm going quietly. So I've decided I might as well admit here right now that I like to steal. I tried to sell Camelo a Mega Drive with a pile of games I knew that he'd never lie. Much love to Rhiannon and her friends, Erin, Mark, Lemon, Goofy and Anna Genge. It's been hard, I ain't seen you in a while. At least now you can put my CD on and smile. Preach. As a child I retreated to my thoughts, now I'm speaking over beats, so I'll scream it once more. Up north, where the cops are the odd ones out and domestics are stopped with a shotgun. Up north, where the sun beat down on a young me found in a country town. Up north, the brawls become pub crawls. Up north, we party when the sun falls. Up north, the days are hot and a man would wrestle a croc to save his dog. I mean, where's that commitment nowadays? I'm addicted to weed, I'm addicted to drinking, I'm addicted to beats, I'm addicted to speaking. I'm twisting my sleep and I'm addicted to dreaming. I've been tricked into feeding my particular demon. So I sip on a beam while I'm doing my weed thing. A bag of seedless delivered this evening. But I don't need this, I'd be richer without the shit. It almost seems like I'm addicted and proud of it, but that ain't the case, I'm ashamed of it. I feel the painful grip of Satan when my face is lit. Every time I drop it, every time I take take this shit, I'll make the same mistake of getting naked with the neighbor's kids. Drugs, I'll tell you what my favorite is. Then we can take this shit, I guess I better make a list. Weed is good, but it's better with friends. Speed is better, but I guess it depends. Eckies are chemically enhanced to make you dance, so just be careful with it, man, unless you dare to take a chance. Acid is placid, hash and acid is hazardous. Drop a tab and snatch a packet of happiness. Mushies had me giggling with a mechanic, crash tackling cows in the middle of a paddock. My lungs have had it, my thoughts are rabid. It seems self-destruction has become a force of habit. Drifting, I'm being lifted through the stratosphere. I've gotta get away from this shit, it's havoc here. I've gotta rise above, nah, bring it back. Crack a fresh one, give me another sip of that. Drifting, I'm being lifted through the stratosphere. I've gotta get away from this shit, it's havoc here. I've gotta rise above, nah, bring it back. Pack it up, man, give me another hit of that. 6 in the morning, I'm yawning but I'm wide awake. Sprawled out on the floor, talking to the microwave. Why'd I take so many chemicals the night before? Instead of going to bed, why did I try to score? I'm at war with myself, ignoring the health warning and putting more in my mouth. I was warm in the house, now I'm locked out on the porch and the storm's in the clouds. So I walked into town and I bought a round for a haul while I talked to a clown. Then I thought I was surrounded by mountains of bugs and I knew it must be the drugs. So I rushed to the club, brushing my nuts up against any sluts that I hugged. I was once in a pub and I got punched in the mug. This dumb chick was drunk for no fucking reason, she swung with a punch. I might have said she munched on a rug, but that's not important, I'll be back in the morning. Tonight I wanna go attack my endorphins. Drifting, I'm being lifted through the stratosphere. I gotta get away from this shit, it's havoc here. I gotta rise above, nah, bring it back. Crack a fresh one, give me another sip of that. Drifting, I'm being lifted through the stratosphere. I gotta get away from this shit, it's havoc here. I gotta rise above, nah, bring it back. Pack it up, man, give me another hit of that. You're a prick! I'm a dick! You're a bitch! I'm a dick! Swallow this! I'm a dick! What a trip! I'm addicted! This is it! I'm a dick! I'm the shit! I'm a dick! It's a trick! I feel sick! I'm addicted! I'm addicted! I'm addicted, I'm pissed and I'm freaking out. Give me weed, give me ease, give me peace somehow. Let me be, get a feed, I need pizza now. If not, I want the key to your house. I need to sit down, please let me sleep on your couch. I gotta lay low, the police are about. And they may know where I've been in this town, but if they knew what I was up to, they'd be beating me down. I'm not a bad bloke, no, I'm just flat broke. So I got a stash though, that'll help the cash flow. Let me hear the stoners cry. Don't get high off your own supply. Life these days never is what it seems. I can't figure out what's a memory or a dream. I wanna scream, I need to focus. I wrote this dripping out of weed, it's hopeless. I'm alone with my thoughts a lot, getting stoned on my own once I've scored some pot. He had a pound so I bought the lot. I'm too deep now, I can't afford to stop. I can't afford to stop. I can't afford to fucking eat, let alone stop. I guess that's the irony of it all. Sitting alone in my broke-ass apartment. No furniture, no TV, and a big fat bowl of weed in my lap. Okay, oi, alright, listen up. With this, I'm this kind of like, it's that kind of mood where distracts and anger. You just want to kind of, actually 2 words, straight up. 2 words more like, describe it. I'm more like, fuck this! Every Monday morning my alarm goes off and I've got to go to work so I can't doze off. I throw off my sheets, stretch and chuck a piss, but my penis is erect so I always fucking miss. Another piss poor start to the day, and by the time I've had a shower, it's 8:30. I can't be late, 3 strikes and I'm out, but it's so hard to wake after a night on the town. I smile and frown, I stand and I sit. my soul is endowed to the manager's whim. That's about the time I feel the anger within, an overwhelming urge to strangle him with a grin. But I'm calm, see, like a calm breeze off in the far east, passing through palm trees. This partying's got to stop, I won't be able to afford it once I've lost my job. Oh God, what's the problem with having a drink and sinking a few more till you're strapped to the sink, and staggering into bed, grabbing your dick, and being so horny that you tackle your chick. But the sunshine brings only one thing, the daily grind, a prison of suffering. 9 to 5, 5 days a week, jumping through hoops for slave labor fees. Didn't John Lennon say love makes the world go round? Nah, he got shot in the head, it ain't so perfect now. If it was, money wouldn't exist, and it wouldn't be a struggle to live. Didn't John Lennon say love makes the world go round? Nah, he got shot in the head, it ain't so perfect now. If it was, money wouldn't exist, and it wouldn't be a struggle to live. After work there's nothing better than a billy. Spark the herb and forget about your feelings. Laugh at jerks on the telly as they're singing, and be calm until your girlfriend's yelling becomes whinging. I've been thinking of starting afresh, quitting a lot of things, maybe partying less, thinking a little more about the heart in my chest. I got a hunger for the thunder, but I'm starving to death. And you can win a battle, but to be truthful, you can't live your life on 2-minute noodles. I know I've tried, I've choked on mine, and if you want to turn that quote into a joke, it's fine. My spoken rhyme is the dopest kind, so close your eyes and listen with an open mind. Don't define me as something you've heard. There's a lot of white rappers on this cunt of an earth, a lot of mic snatchers who just wanna be heard, and if it's like that, then they're gonna be served. But I've gotta work, let me find the time. There's gotta be a life after 9 to 5. Didn't John Lennon say love makes the world go round? Nah, he got shot in the head, it ain't so perfect now. If it was, money wouldn't exist, and it wouldn't be a struggle to live. Didn't John Lennon say love makes the world go round? Nah, he got shot in the head, it ain't so perfect now. If it was, money wouldn't exist, and it wouldn't be a struggle to live. Sometimes once I'm drunk I run rhymes unshy, one by one my punchlines unwind. Some find dumb rhymes just fine, some bite lines can't try touch mine. Sunshine hugs tight to the front blinds, some light floods right on my numb eyes. I rise ready for the day ahead, dreading when I take a step. Shit, I should have stayed in bed. But a man's gotta eat and budget the drugs in his plan for the week. Boy, hot up, hot up. My phone's ringing. Hello?
Hey, Murray, it's your old man.
Hey, what are you up to?
I'm working. You know work, trying to earn a living. Thought you're supposed to come and give me a friggin' hand.
Yeah, I ended up in the studio. I'm actually, I'm in the middle of doing a song about work. You know, there's the irony in that.
Fuck me drunk, mate. You don't know what work is.
It's about how much I hate work. So it, you know,
you
makes
your bloody rap songs. Why don't you rap about something useful, something really Australian, instead of making songs about being a lazy bastard? You know, smoking dope, fucking around. Write songs about the Aussie way of life. F.J. Holden's, hairy-nosed wombats, shit like that.
I'm not going to write a bloody rap song about a hairy-nosed wombat or some fucking...
Why not, you dickhead?
Because it's not... It's just not part of my daily routine, so why am I going to write about it? You know what I mean? I don't concern myself with a lot of the fucking bullshit that other people seem to fill their days with, you know?
So what, you're just another rapper who doesn't give a fuck, eh?
Fuck the system.
I swear to God, I must be missing the point. Gripping the joint with my feet up on the couch, freaking annoyed. I went to Centrelink because I got a letter that said if I wasn't present, they were cancelling my benefits. So I went and I was waiting there for ages, flipping through old papers, growing fucking impatient. I couldn't take it, I hate wasting time, but I knew that if I left I'd lose my place in the line. So I stood there staring at the world from the dole queue, trapped between a fat bitch with kids and some old dude. An hour later I'd made it to the front of the line, ready to strangle the guy calling us one at a time. His name was Brian, a chap in a shirt and tie, flashing his pearly whites, the type who like early nights. Next please. I felt the veins in my neck freeze. Murray Burt, come over to the desk please. I walked up, so what can we do for you today? I don't know, Brian, what does your computer say? Oh, it says here that you had a meeting at 2 o'clock. Sorry to keep you waiting, now let's get you a job. My jaw dropped, I wasted a whole day just to listen to you say you're stopping my dole payments. Fuck that, I'm not working for peanuts, on my knees cleaning just to feed the machine. Fuck the system, fuck the law, fuck religion, fuck the war, fuck Bush, fuck the Christians, fuck the poor, fuck the rich, fuck bitches, fuck you all. Shut the fuck up and listen. Sick of being paid out daily, laughed at and given more shit than a baby's ass crack. I'm sick of people dissing me, saying I can't rap, asking me why I listen to it. You aren't black. I hated half of my class at university, I only got along with the ones who did worse than me. I'm sick of learning my lessons the hard way, and I'm a slow learner, I know, but I can't change. I'm sick of rain clouds circling above me, I'm sick of being hurt by people who claim to love me. I'm sick of club DJs playing whack shit, who always let the track spin and never score or scratch it. I'm sick of having my habits become addictions, I'm sick of all the bare cabinets in my kitchen. I'm sick of thinking that things are looking up and then rebuilding shattered dreams just to have them fall apart again. Sometimes I wish that I could start again, then I think about how many scars it takes to carve a man. I've been rapping since I was in diapers, the other kids scribbled on walls, I wrote ciphers. So I learned from an early age how to wage war with words and reverse the pain. Burn a page, words are flames when they're hurled at the world in a verbal rage. Fuck the system, fuck the law, fuck religion, fuck the war, fuck Bush, fuck the Christians, fuck the poor, fuck the rich, fuck bitches, fuck you all. Shut the fuck up and listen. Stressed out, depressed and can't get to sleep, so I lie awake at night and try counting sheep. Outside the streets are cold, dark and gloomy, fuel for the fire that starts passing through me. In my room I'm a poet with a pen who moves through the music, following my hand. It's like I already know it when I think of it, a hip-hop symphony comes flowing through my fingertips. My fingers grip the pens, twist the ends and then scribble till the tips are bent. Shit, I'm offensive, disrespectful and sick of MCs who get pissed and vengeful. Hip-hop heads hold a lot of hostility when in my proximity because they're not as ill as me. I'm a villain in the middle of a killing spree. Lyrically I kill MCs every time I feel a beat. There's no limit to how real I speak. Hear me preach over an eerie beat and touch you till you're feeling weak. I could cut you like a guillotine and have you suffering like the battle for supremacy New Zealand team. Fuck this, fuck the law, fuck religion, fuck the war, fuck Bush, fuck the Christians, fuck the poor, fuck the rich, fuck the bitches that ain't sick. Shit, I've been waiting for this. I made a mistake ever slapping your hand. You rappers are arrogant fuck-faced faggots with friends. I represent myself, let me try to explain it first. I will not be Murray 86 entertainment, but I can't believe that you even had the audacity to step inside my flat with your boys trying to hassle me. I was actually amused, your tactics with the mutiny were hazardous and damaging to you. Now the flattery is through. Until I met you I really thought that every rapper could improve. You're like that kid at school that never got laid. And crooked, look it's pretty clear you're not straight. See Mezzy is the president of 86 Entertainment, a label representing the gay Persian persuasion. And that's great man, you found your niche. Just don't bite your tongue when they pound your cheeks. Don't write a song about Townsville streets when you still live with your mom and your sound is weak. Scratch Hound Elite. I can end the conversation with a
oh, I'm sorry, did I break your concentration?
And then come back. I'm so sick of your dumb tracks, cruising music, who the fuck bumps that? And I know you're trying to imitate Tupac, you wanna know the truth, but the truth is that you suck. You're a gimmick, so come off it. You dumb cockheads are not young prophets. And I'm sorry that I dissed your mum, I just gotta say though, that bitch can come. 8-6 are punks, they can lick my nuts. You dumb cunts can't rap and your singing sucks. That's my side of the story, now you've heard it. Fuck you and whatever elephant-headed god you worship. And that's it, man. That's what I got to fucking say about the situation, you know? I didn't run my mouth, bro. I waited until I could make some music and express myself. Cause that's what music is, motherfucker. You ain't figured that out yet. And I swear to God, stop calling Scratchhound. We're not gonna record your EP. I wanna celebrate, man, I'm happy as fuck. Hearing my tracks erupt from the back of your truck. I've never had much, I've battled with drugs and had my heart torn out while I'm madly in love. But I still keep a smile on my face, ciphering in baked freestyles with my mates. Why stress? Crying is a waste of time. Try to twist your tight lips up into a shaky smile. Diagnosed diabetic at the age of 8. I cried alone in my bed as I laid awake. Day would break, I'll be sniffling all night. I love living this life, I just didn't want to die. I scribbled a rhyme and it shifted my sights from being the different kid to a wizard of kind. So as if I give a shit what you think of my style. Until they amputate a foot, I'll just wink and smile. And you know it, clap your hands until it fractures the bone and it snaps and tears. I rap a fair amount of bullshit, face it, forget about your wrist, I'll take the next patient. I'm an atheist, basically I take the piss. Forget about the Bible, I'll show you what a savior is. I rap for the kids who feel trapped where they live, who'd escape if you showed them where the razor is. You're mistaking this for some sort of satanistic hate-inflicted basic twisted shit that's laced with mischief. But something on my face is different, strong razor light that can make eclipses beam out. I'm smiling, chilling on the track, freestyling, living this life how I like, and I don't really give a fuck cause I'm high, man. Song. Everybody rap along, and if you know the lyrics, take over while I pack a bong. Weed is a habit I've adopted. I'm having trouble stopping living this hip-hop shit, but I'm loving it, chilling with my brothers, meeting chicks that could be lovers if they didn't call me Butters. The name's Buttah, take the time to learn it, then we'll get started on the verbal wordsmith. I'll be cursed with an urge to speak poetry over beats and unearth the weak. My words are deep, I'm the secretive type. My name's an anagram for the meaning of life. So I'm either gonna speak to the inner you or be seen as a freak hidden in a booth. Either way, I'm recording this track. Be useful, truthful, thoughtful and happy. It's that simple, man. Every morning at 9:45 and roll my ass out of bed for the morning's events. An ordinary life in a shitty suburb of a city that's known for being pretty buggered can turn a man into an automatic run-of-the-mill drug fucked dope fiend, and I'm wondering still that if I go a little longer through the stormy night, I might grow a little stronger by the morning light. I saw the sights, I fought the fights, I thought there might be much more to life, but it appears that I was wrong, and in the long run I'll probably be a bum, cause you'll only play this song once. I've been on drugs for over 3 years, and I rarely say no to free piss. I see clearly when I'm not peeking, but that's usually only while I'm sleeping. I'm a sheep in wolf's clothing, full of loathing, roaming the streets when nothing's open, hoping to meet up with a bloke who can speak into his phone and then lead me to some dope again. I must be dreaming dreaming this, I know I am. I feel uneasy till I'm breathing in that smoke again. It seems hopeless, I feel like a broken man. Me, myself and I, two of my only friends. Tries to find a way to numb his senses, and believe me, it's the weed that's got him acting so defensive. He has his own agendas, forgetting what it's like to be a normal human being who was getting on with life. But now getting on had a different meaning to it. It's dinner or a stick, skip the feed and do it. He doesn't need to eat, if he picks a seed he'll chew it and spew it up later when he smoked himself stupid. He can't move, he's stuck in a rut between a bong and a hard place, buggered as fuck. Drugs were once just harmless fun. He'd smoke to have a laugh if the party stunk. But now weed was on top of the shopping list, which he rolled up and smoked once he chopped a spliff. He was addicted but didn't want to acknowledge it. He'd been to college and flunked out of a scholarship, and he had mates who tried to tell him it was too much. Don't waste your life, too smart to do drugs. Even his girlfriend was sick of the sound of lighters igniting the spliffs that he had gripped in his mouth. She's sick of the sound of bubbles and the smell of smoke. She wants him to quit, but can tell he won't. Sentence for sentence, there's a trembling tension in everything mentioned. He found a new appreciation for life. He spends his days straight and only blazes at night. And his girl's cool with that, she's hugging him more, whispering, making love on the floor. He's becoming more sensitive, remembering shit, writing down anniversary December the 5th. But inside his mind he can't quiet the whispers, crying cause he's speechless outside with his missus. He wants to tell her that he loves her as well, but every time he tried the words would form a lump in his mouth. That was it, the seed was sown. Now every time he'd see her upset, he'd leave her alone. He hated emotion, she made a commotion. He's afraid to get close and she's a slave to devotion. She fell in love with the person he used to be. Years of drug abuse had turned him into a freak. They fell apart and he picked up some old habits. In the dark, rolling a spliff in a cold attic. He was alone again, back to square one. If she came home then she'd be wrapped in bear hugs. But she'd moved on, she'd laugh with her friends, plastered in a bar screaming what he wouldn't do to have her back in his arms. Marijuana fueled flashbacks of a happier past. She was the only person who gave a shit about this doped up drug fuck waste of spit. But she saw him last week on the pavement sick and turned the other cheek with a shaken lip. You could probably find him in the closest pub with a needle in his arm screaming don't do drugs.
It's a diary of a drug addict. You gotta read between the lines, yeah, as he tries to find some freedom from those demons, from those demons, from those demons in his mind, yeah, it's all in his mind, yeah, yeah, yeah.
What we do, man. Tell stories. Millions of years of evolution, scrambling to establish a pecking order on this planet. We spent thousands of years establishing a way to communicate our thoughts, our ideas, our feelings, emotions, frustrations with life. We've fought to survive in a hostile, unfriendly environment, and we've come out on top. We've torn apart the land, We've raped the ocean for everything we possibly could. And now we're starting to explore the skies. And what is it we've done every step along the way? Every day of every week of every month of every year that makes up our brief history on this planet, we talked, we spoke, we laughed, we cried, we argued, we communicated our finest, most intricate thoughts to one another in an attempt to relive past experiences, teaching ourselves not to make the same mistake twice, but knowing full well that history repeats itself. Just take the time to sit down and shut up for a minute. Next time you're hanging out with your mates at the barbecue, shut up and listen to what's actually being said. You might start with John cracking a fresh bottle and telling us all about his mate getting glassed in the pub last week. Then Jaden will jump in and start telling us all about Daniel getting his ass kicked. Oh, there was like 6 big black dudes jumped out of the car, 8 of them, and they all had like pipes and metal bats and shit. Then Nato will bust into the room. Man, fuck using weapons. I had a dude pull a bat on me once and I fucking flipped it on him. Fucking bomb! Fucking bomb! From the highest levels of our educational institutions and government to the basic, idle, everyday chit-chat, we live, we learn, we tell stories.
Come when it's ready.
Rah!
Yeah?
Can't rush that shit. Oi! Battle night firefights on a Friday night. 2 rappers and one has got a quiet mic. The other guy can't quite find his light. It doesn't matter, they're rhyming and the vibe's alive. Yeah. You can't find it in a 9 to 5. It's like trying to define the skies. Quiet your mind, your eyes are designed to try and recognize the signs. You're being led by the blind. Johnny Howard allowed me to exist within a system that was built on giving power to the rich. I cower to a bitch before bowing to the government's laws. You politicians better muzzle your jaws. Buttah's a war, you bet I rhyme sinister. I won't stop until I'm elected the Prime Minister. Until I got a secretary with a frilly blouse, and we can have the album launch at Kira Billy House. My people are ready, the DJ scratching the beat with machetes. Any fake crews, I just want to say to them, it ain't Aussie hip-hop if it doesn't sound Australian. My people are ready, the DJ scratching the beat with machetes. Any fake crews, I just gotta say to them, it ain't Aussie hip-hop if it doesn't sound Australian. Dum, 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 dum. Let me just get serious for a minute, I just gotta say this.
Tell me.
Oi, oi. Sometimes it feels like my life is getting better. There's a point on the horizon that inspired me to get up. Just as I was fed up, this butterfly fluttered by. I met her before I was known as a butter guy, but she was always at home with some other guy. I was alone at night and didn't have the heart to try. Months went by, years in fact. I turned my pain into music and tears to raps. Look, here's the facts. She was immaculate and only dated guys who had piercings and tats and shit. I was an amateur, foolish in the ways of love. I would ignore her when she looked and make her wait for hugs. I guess I didn't want the drama, knowing in the end that I'd probably only harm her. My arm is skin deep, thin tin sheets, protecting a heart that's weak but still beats. You're the only girl I felt close to roam in this lonely world.
You're the one for me, your company's so comforting.
Oh shit, if you can stand me, I'll learn to love again, and I'll show you what it can be.
How can love sound wrong?
Happy anniversary, this is our song. A year later I graduated, I was in a play. I saw her in the audience and smiled as she waved. I tried to be the knave, I was cast to play the role, but there were parts that I'd forgotten as my heart began to stroll. I was lost for words, I stood silently, tried to improvise and choked as I tried to speak. Afterwards she laughed it off. She said that I was great and had cast it wrong. I laughed along, the sparks were on for sure, but I'm scarred, man, my heart's been wrong before. So we took it very slowly and I let her do the talking so she wouldn't get to know me. She felt alone and didn't really want to call Townsville home. She had dreams in her head of letting beauty unfurl through a needle and thread. I remember the kiss, the moment, the motion, her trembling lips, Whoever thought that November would hit and bring a third anniversary to reminisce? Shit, I've never been the type of guy to ever get a girl. It's like when I'm alone, things are better in my world. I never thought I'd ever write a song like this. I dreaded the thought of a wife and kids. But you broke the band on my heart somehow. You showed that you cared and you calmed me down. Punch drunk love, nah, I'm tipsy. You're perfect, I just gotta fix me. You're the only girl I felt close to, thrown to this lonely world.
You're the one for me, now I know what love can be.
We can cuddle, we can fuck, you can promise me your love. All I need to know is you're somebody I can trust.
Talk to me, I'm all yours, you think so gorgeous then.
I'm a Gemini, the clever level-headed type, climbing in your bed at night and showing you what heaven's like. I could never bite back at your mood swings. I just know it's like that when the moon shrinks. So I played my part like an angel's harp in this game of hearts. And you stayed by my side through the thick of it, and you smiled and told me that this is it. And I know that you feel like an alien, but I guess I knew I couldn't deal with the pain again. I created tension in the romance, eventually presenting you with no chance but to leave. Months of me hunting weeds, stuck to 3 drunk MCs was too much. We were a rough crew, but shit, I think I hugged them more than I hugged you. And I apologize for everything I put you through. I tried to tell you that I wasn't very good for you. You fell in love, that was the first mistake. It was from bad love that I first learned to hate. Shit, I died when I was tapping on my chest saying stay away from here.
I'm losing you that easily. Let me in, giving and being with me.
Shit, you're the only girl I have trouble saying no to. You could own the world.
You're the one for me, you're just too damn stubborn to say.
We're born alone, we die alone. I'm walking home as I cry alone.
You haven't kissed my lips in the house.
What a crappy anniversary, this is our song.
This is our song. You're the one for me.
This is our song.
This is our song. You're the one for me. Happy anniversary.
Solemn prophets, travelers one, bound by the anger in the bang of the drum. My soul is entangled with the wrath of the sun, like I spat flame and rain and like acid it stung. Ridicule's bits fuel, slick with his sick flow. Marvel it's a spark that ignites it when the shit blows. Vice is different, I can't quite pick it. My instincts whisper this guy's wicked. Led by scriptures written in the dark sky, now divided we're united when the sparks fly. I ride on the rhythm and rhyme to inscribe on your mind and deliver the sign. The time is now, we're armed and ready. Our psalms are deep, so the bars are heavy. I calmly speak, cause my bark is deadly. I was hungry, scratch hound fed me. Seek what you offer me, speak on the prophecy. I promise thee, I will lead ye that follow me. Bring the thunder, the kingdom come. This is an omen of things to come. I seek what you offer me, speak on the prophecy. I promise thee, I will lead ye that follow me. Bring the thunder, the kingdom come. This is an omen of things to come.
We're 4 drunken vagabonds wielding a mic, running through the woods that concealed in the night. We each have a purpose and a feeling of life, and verbally attack without a shield or a knife. We're now revealing the sight with some nouns and verbs, so you can see the big picture with 1,000 words. I'm the shortest of the prophets cause I'm down to earth, and cause I had a split hanging from my mouth at birth. I wasn't born with foresight, I forced my fourth eye for thoughts for fortnights and fought to walk right. I'm raw and warlike and part of the prophecy. I'm with the proper niche, the start of democracy. No artists is stopping me, I'm coming with the fat sound. Back in the Ville, now the Buttah's with the pack now. Spent a lot of years just waiting in the background. Now it's time for the day of the scratch out.
Seek what you offer me, speak on the prophecy. I promise thee, I will lead ye that follow me. Bring the thunder, the kingdom come. This is an omen of things to come. I seek what you offer me, speak on the prophecy. I promise thee I will lead ye that follow me. Bring the thunder, the kingdom come. This is an omen of things to come.
It echoed in the valley, it whispered in the wind. It's reflecting in your eyes, it's blistering your skin. The solemn prophets were born of the underworld, of those deep so our tongues are pearls. When I grip the mic I think my socket split. It's an apocalypse when the prophets spit. Yeah, I've got a twitch when I'm carving scripts. I keep my blade sharp and it scarred my wrist. It's a marvelous spit when I grip and singe mics. To invites the type to make you think twice. No one can tell how on earth I summoned hell. I wasn't born, I was sent from another realm. Truth was hidden, now a crew has risen. We attack with rhyme and we soothe with rhythm. I come with all the hunger that you could vision. So when I choose to speak, you should choose to listen.
I seek what you offer me, speak on the prophecy. I promise thee I will lead ye that follow me. Bring the thunder, the kingdom come. This is an omen of things to come. I seek what you offer me, speak on the prophecy. I promise thee I will lead ye that follow me. Bring the thunder, the kingdom come. This is an omen of things to come.
Storyteller LP, when you chuck this disc in, turn this shit up till it fucks the system. SPs are coming up, we busted sick shit. Slut this gets around like a drug fuck mystery. This track is an omen, the dust in the distance is us coming up through the struggle of existence. We voice for the youth with their knuckles in their fists clenched. We come from fucking nothing now, that's what you call commitment. The monster is coming, vicious pipples with their muzzles here to stop it getting close to vision ripples in the puddles. We speak in riddles and go to battle with mics and preach what we see as we travel through life. See, we started in a small town stuck in a rut. We thought music was marvelous and meant something to us. We got ridiculed, now we're getting nothing but love. And this is just the beginning, this track's a butter you up.
I seek what you offer me, speak on the prophecy. I promise thee I will lead ye that follow me. Bring the thunder, the kingdom come. This is an omen of things to come. I seek what you offer me, speak on the prophecy. I promise thee I will lead ye that follow me. Bring the thunder, the kingdom come. This is an omen of things to come.